Good day, everyone. Today we're gonna learn about the homeostasis. So here we have the four major parts of homeostasis. One is temperature, two is blood pressure, three is water balance, and four is oxygen. Homeostasis, the state of steady internal, physical, and chemical conditions maintained by living system. Biology gives you a brain, life turns it into a mind. Jeffrey Eugenides. Temperature. When we get too hot, sweat glands in the skin release more sweat. The sweat evaporates, removing heat energy from the skin. Blood vessels leading to the skin capillaries become wider. They dilate, allowing more blood to flow through the skin and more heat to be lost. When we get too cold, muscles contract rapidly. We shiver. These contractions need energy from respiration, and some of this is released as heat. Blood vessels leading to the skin capillaries become narrower. They constrict, letting less blood flow through the skin and conserving heat in the body. Blood pressure. The baroreceptor reflex is one of the most important fast-acting homeostatic mechanisms involved in regulating blood sugar. This consists of receptors, sensory nerves, the medulla oblongata, and motor nerves all working together. The receptors, called baroreceptors, are found in certain places in the walls of the heart where they are able to sense any change in the blood pressure. Sensory nerves are activated after the baroreceptors notice a change. Water balance, or also known as fluid balance. Fluid balance is maintained through the process known as water homeostasis. Water homeostasis is largely carried out by the kidneys. The role of the kidneys is complemented by a degree of regulation coming from the adrenal glands, and overall control of fluid balance is maintained by the brain. As part of water homeostasis, the concentrations of various important chemicals called electrolytes, which are dissolved in water, are also regulated. Important electrolytes such as sodium and potassium are concentrated in body fluids, and if level of these electrolytes fall or rise too much, this can affect the body's ability to function normally. As well as the more complex systems of regulation going in organs such as the kidneys, the body uses more obvious mechanisms such as feeling thirsty or having an urge to eat salty foods, which contribute to water homeostasis. Blood sugar. In a person who doesn't have diabetes, the body has a number of mechanisms in place to keep blood glucose in a fairly limited range. The pancreas reacts to low blood glucose levels by decreasing its insulin secretion. If the blood glucose level drops lower, the alpha cells of the pancreas release more of a hormone called glucagon. At the same time, the adrenal glands secrete more of a hormone called epinephrine. In addition to stimulating the manufacture and secretion of glucose by the liver, epinephrine keeps the body tissue from using as much glucose. If there is too much glucose, as for example after a heavy meal rich in carbohydrate, the liver metabolizes what it can and stores the rest as glycogen. If there is a deficiency of glucose, the liver breaks down glycogen into glucose, thereby raising the glucose level in the body. After the epinephrine has been released, it travels through your body via bloodstreams. As it moves along, it enacts a chemical reaction in cells, causing them to produce more adenosine triphosphate, the chemical muscles use for energy. This consumes large quantities of glucose, so cells are unable to keep this up for long. Your heart and lungs react by working faster, using the burst in energy provided. Most of the time, all of this extra energy is used to prevent injury to oneself, maintaining a state of homeostasis within your body. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something today.